your group met a strange and wealthy benefactor of Miss Beaumont, a supposedly tabaxi individual, calls himself Heskel. He quickly made an offer that you guys did not refuse, which was that he would take care of your witch problem if you would do a little something for him, which was basically go with him to an encampment to use a different word other than slaughter.
Sunflower.
A group known as the God Butchers, who per Heskel were causing a lot of sadness. So with that information, you took the deal. You went by boat with your ally Cobb after tying up some loose ends with some family members, ex-wives, and came across this encampment where you are now facing off with this group of celestial appearing warriors who are now menacingly moving towards you. So as you met the leader, Declan, he made it clear that he was not interested in talking, and you watched as great swords began to fall from the heavens, landing just in front of the angels as they pick them up and begin to move towards you. As this happens, you begin to hear some footsteps coming from behind you and see your companions, Alara and Samugi, are now entering the fray as well.
Well, it's not a fair fight anymore, is it?
Hey, gang, sorry I'm late.
Yep, just in time.
So, with that in mind, I would like everyone to start by rolling initiative. As I figured.
15.
Initiative.
Yeah. Oh, I think I gave somebody Gift of Alacrity. I want to say it was Pierce.
Yeah. I think this is the highest initiative I will get in my life.
What is it?
38.
Holy fuck.
What?
It's a natural 20.
Ow.
Natural 20 plus an 8 plus 9 flat. That's
holy
How'd you
shit.
get in? Where did the 8 came from? The Gift of Alacrity? So you rolled, you matched.
I mean, why? Might as well
Holy
use
shit.
it.
I
just
think
wanted to
that's deserving of a surprise attack. Like,
Hey,
holy
you know what?
balls.
Thank you, Eddie. It's good to have you back.
I've
tell you
never seen an initiative that high.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I've never seen an initiative that high either. So with that, Pierce, I am going to give you a D10 inspiration.
Oh,
Good.
2, 5. Who am I missing? Oh, I know who I'm missing. The person who's never. There we go. Okay. So I'm so sorry, guys. One more time for initiative.
Never told you.
Pierce was at 38.
At a 13.
Hey, I
Let's go
also
15 and above.
I got a 22.
No one else got a 15. Jessica, surely you got above a 15.
I got a 6.
Okay.
Did you
All
roll
right,
a
15
0?
and below.
13.
6.
13 as well.
Yeah. High five.
Bros are back.
I'm gonna long time.
Oh, so funny story. I've heard of people getting stopped at the airport for having magic cards. I got stopped at the airport because they're like, because I guess like if you have a box of magic cards, it just looks like a block of C4.
Oh shit.
So I definitely did get stopped, and they were like, "You got trading cards in here?" And I was like, "I do."
That's a new one.
Did they open them up?
They did.
You find your backpack?
Imagine if they have like a fucking Magic the Gathering Monsters tournament and all these people are traveling through the states. There's lines of people like, hold on, we gotta have you come over here real
They
quick.
for sure do have those.
Did they take the cards out of the box?
No.
Okay. So cut your Magic the Gathering cards in half and put C4 underneath that. All right. If
this
you're,
is
you
being
know,
recorded.
Right.
Sure, I'm not the first person to come up with that idea. And I'm also sure
If someone knocks on your door tomorrow, you know what you did.
I'm also sure it's not the first time the FBI has been watching me, so we'll be all right.
Right.
Right. So let me share my screen here.
Okay.
So Pierce, with your natural 20, you are going first. Otherwise, the second initiative roll was going to be a 26.
Not even close.
Yeah, I'll go first. Well,
Okay, you watch as
yeah, let me see
both of the angelic individuals in front of you are they're like ready to spring into action here. Declan in the back actually does not look like he's going to get involved.
Surprise.
Bitch.
That's the Rakashasha guy, right?
No, Declan's another angel guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. They are pretty far. Could I get up to them with 30 feet of movement, or are we like really far away?
You're far.
Okay. Well, then I'll saunter up 30 feet, and before swords came flying out of the ground, I cast Crimson Lash. So I've got a big old long 10-foot sword whip, essentially. Move forward 30 feet and put my gun away, pull out a shield that I've had strapped to my backpack this entire time. A magical shield. And I will stand guard.
Okay. So are you using your action?
Well, I'm using my action to swap my shield and my gun.
Swap your shield and your gun?
Yeah, got sword in one hand, I had a gun, putting the gun away, grabbing my shield. Or unless you're gonna let me do it for free.
Yeah, because I know how this fight is balanced, I'll let you do it for free.
That's not good. Okay, then I will hold my action to make my attacks if anybody comes near. Within 10 feet of me.
Okay. So, the male angel will get within 10 feet of you.
That is a 20, a 17, and a 14.
Okay, all three miss.
Oh no, guys. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Fudge.
Okay. So, as this towards you, you watch as they just kind of casually pick up the great sword that fell from the heavens that is about the size of you, Cass. As they get closer, these individuals are maybe like 9-10 feet tall. You watch as he just takes 2 swipes at you.
We can still talk, right? We can still talk about
Are they
this.
considered? Are they considered?
So the first one's a 32 to hit. Sorry, 33. And the second is a 22.
Okay. After having my shit rocked for the first one, I will cast shield for the second.
Okay. In response to that reaction, the female behind him is going to use her War God's Blessing to give him a +10.
Jesus.
Yo. Is this the fight where we're supposed to run, guys?
Don't worry, I got
No
this.
such thing.
Disagree.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. This is a lot of dice.
These are Celestials, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got this. Don't worry. Alara's back with you guys. Don't even trip.
No, she's not.
I'm tripping.
So the first hit is going to be 59 points of damage.
Oh, shit. Ouch.
I'm sorry, how much?
59.
Okay.
27 of that is radiant.
Right.
And the other is going to be 56.
Okay. I am down.
Okay. This one, with a bonus action, is going to see you approaching Samugi. It's going to pick up the sword and just hurl it at you.
At Samugi?
At Samugi.
Rude.
You deflect missiles. Send that shit right back at him.
Yeah. That is what I'm going to do.
That's going to be a 28 to hit.
Yeah. That hits. You can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile. You do so. Okay.
Oh my god, this is so bad.
Good.
I just did 3 ones in a row.
Odd.
And then a 2. Wow.
I love that for me.
Wow, that was mathematically probably one of the lowest rolls I could have done. So that's 20 damage.
Okay. So I'm going to use deflect missiles and the D10. Is that a D10? Yeah. 16. Okay, so I reduced it by over, you said 20 points of damage?
Yeah.
So I got, what is that, 23 points reduction, and if I reduce the damage to 0 and I have a free hand, which I do, I can and will spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack. Well, what do I roll for that?
Just roll a regular attack for it.
Like my
a wisdom-based attack.
Okay. 10 plus 5. Okay, so I'm rolling to attack first. Fucking natural 1. God damn it. Okay. So it's 11 to hit, which I'm assuming does not hit.
Okay. So just because this weapon is so heavy, as you go to throw it back, you realize you just do not have the footing or the strength to like chuck back a great sword that is, in general is not usually considered a projectile. So as that, you kind of bail halfway and just chuck it like halfway between you and it, where it just kind of clatters on the sand.
Okay.
So that's going to end its turn. At which point, the second one is going to take a legendary action to teleport here. It will then go to its turn, or it is going to take, actually, so this one you see is wielding like a double-headed glaive. Let's see. Now, yeah, it's just gonna swing at you, Varric.
Fucking go.
Only a 20.
Hits.
Oh, that hits? Okay. And then a 30.
Well, it's 20 hit. What kind of damage is this?
So it's going to be 13 slashing. Sorry. Oh, I actually was not doing it. Hold on. 13 plus. So 21 slashing.
So half of that. I'm resistant to slashing because of my
So that's
new
10.
armor. So 10.
And then another 24 slashing,
So
which will go down to 12. And then comes the radiant. So 28 radiant.
Okay.
Followed by 32 radiant.
Okay.
And she is not going to throw her weapon. She's just going to stand her ground with it in her hand. That's going to bring us to Sundara.
So we should not accept jobs from randos, guys.
A little late for that.
No.
Oh shit. Okay. So right now it's only these two. Where how far is it? They like just out of reach, just hanging out, waiting for us?
Declan does not have a weapon in his hand. He's just watching.
Is he the only other person around?
He's the only other one in.
I will use action innate sorcery. Activate that. I will cast. Actually, am I within 30 feet of him?
You are.
Okay, so I will just cast aid from here. Oh, it's here. I'll still cast it. So I will do that just at a third level. So that'll be Varric, Cass, and Alara 10 hit points.
Oh shit.
Temporary?
Yeah, temporary hit.
Awesome. I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's all.
Is aid temporary, or doesn't it just raise your max?
It raises your hit point maximum.
Yeah, so it's not temporary. It's just hit points.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Because otherwise it wouldn't be able to get cast up.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
It raises your maximum and your current hit points.
Yeah. Okay. That is going to bring us to. That's going to bring us to Heskel. Yikes. Boy. Well, I spoke with Eric today and I asked him what he was wanting to do, and he gave me a very specific thing he wanted to try. So that's what Heskel's going to try.
Oh no.
And I will let someone else roll for this. He is going to move up about 40 feet. He is going to cast Dominate.
Dominate creature or dominate person or something.
Cast Dominate Person on Declan. Who would like to roll for Declan's saving throw?
Do it.
Jasmine? Okay.
Do it, Jasmine.
So you will be rolling at advantage.
Can I restore balance to make it not at advantage?
You can.
What a teammate's for.
So Declan needs.
Wait, why do you want it not at advantage?
Because
We don't-
Declan is our enemy.
Yikes. So this is still going to be tough.
Oh,
So we want his.
So he needs to roll a 3 or less.
Oh my god.
What? Damn.
Okay.
oh, Declan has advantage. Sorry, I thought Haskell had advantage.
It's natural run right now. Okay, ready? Come on. Ah, shit. 13.
So
Close.
as Heskel moves forward and casts the spell, you watch as Declan just like looks over at him, smiles, and says, "Not today, devil." And that is going to be Heskel's turn.
Cool.
That brings us to Varric and Alara.
Astros, do you mind if I go real quick, Varric, and boost you up a little bit?
Do whatever you want, dude.
Where are you at, Samugi? Are you next to me too?
I'm assuming because we walked in together, right?
Well, you
Am I
see
not
Alara.
showing my screen?
You are.
I know I do. It's just tiny on my phone, and
I'm just not zoomed in enough to see like who's
Yeah.
who. So,
You're here.
I pull
and
out
that's
a
me on the
bottle
right side.
of water and
Yeah.
and pour some holy water on my hands and put them on you, Varric, you and Samugi. Like, hope you two haven't lost a step while I've been away. As I twin spell protection from good and evil. So now all Celestials, Fays, Fiends, and Undead have disadvantage on their attacks against you, and you have advantage on all save throws against them.
Dope.
Against being charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Good to have you back, Eddie.
Yep.
Yes.
Glad I can hear to disrupt the fight. And then I will action cast Thorn Whip on the Celestial that's going after Pierce.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll an attack for that one. Let's see. Ooh, that'll hit. 25 to hit.
Hits.
All right.
Do I need to make a save?
Finally. Huh?
Do I need to make a save?
No, it's a straight attack. It's a melee, or it's like a spell melee attack.
Yeah, but doesn't it move me?
Yeah, it forcibly moves you. I don't think you. Yeah, there's no fight against it. It forcibly moves you 10 feet closer to me. You only take 7 points of piercing damage. So there's that, and then that's all I'll do.
Wait. You have her attention. That is
Wait,
going to bring us to Varric.
which one's? Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. I'm going to turn around to see the
Okay.
one that.
And you're right. The female is behind you.
To see who was poking me. I'm going to use my Vow of Enmity on them, giving me advantage. Blah blah blah. Great Weapon Master, obviously, or whatever it's called. $26 to hit.
That hits.
The first attack. And 27, 24.
Both hit.
Cool. We are going to. Okay. 7. 7. Oh. 22. We're gonna superiority die, strength, save for disarm.
Wow, that is a natural 1.
So no more weapon in their hand. 22 plus 7 is
29.
29 for the first attack.
Okay, doke.
Second attack. That's better. That's better. 11, 5, 15, 25. Then we're going to use the superiority die for a sweeping attack, or sorry, for a trip attack. Strength save again.
21.
Okay, so that saves. So 11, 16, 26, 26, 31 points of damage for the second attack. And we're going to add a stone strike.
Okay.
What did I say? Did I say
31? Yeah.
So 36 total points. Strength save again.
18.
That is the DC. And that's all I'm going to do this turn.
Okay. For the hell of it, give me a contested athletics check.
Athletics.
Yep.
21.
Okay, so you beat her by 7. So I will allow you to pick a 15-foot radius area from her where her weapon lands.
Oh, shit.
In front of Samugi.
Okay.
So that Samugi is in between her and her weapon. Actually, can I make it go behind me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, directly behind me.
Okay.
And then I'll hit myself in the chest with my hammer. Kind of, just, for flair.
Oh, yeah.
Vibes.
War cry.
Finally vibes.
All right. Go ahead and give me. I'll allow an intimidation check with that if you want one.
Vibe check. Got it. $18.
Okay. Does not appear phased by your display of martial prowess. In fact, she's going to use 2 legendary actions.
Go
Searing
for it.
Burst. I need. Actually, it's just going to be you.
Yeah.
Because Sundara's right at her. Actually, no, that'll hit Sundara too.
Sorry, Sundara.
It's okay.
You're in the danger zone.
Alara is also in the danger zone.
Oh, sorry, Lara. You're also in the danger zone.
That's all right.
Dexterity saves, please.
All right.
Eric, you have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage.
Oh, that's a natural one.
Well, that's a 15.
22.
Way to go.
All right, everybody fails.
Oh.
What does that mean?
So that's 14 points of fire damage plus 15 points of radiant damage.
Cool.
And I need a concentration check from Alara.
Yep. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking. Oh, I have resistance to necrotic damage. All right. Damn it. Okay. No
The
big.
DC is 14.
Okay. DC is 14. 22.
Hey, be careful.
Yep.
Maybe think about moving your character.
Right.
Also, as she does this, you watch as her eyes begin burning. Those jets coming off her back begin burning. And she has now 1 point of heat, which means when you start your turn in her within 10 feet of her, you will begin accumulating radiant damage.
Okay.
So, Varric, you, even through your Goliath resilience, you begin to feel like the tip of your nose, like the skin just being like lightning sunburnt away right now.
Cool.
All right. That is going to bring us to Samugi.
Okay. If I use Still and Strike, do I also get a bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
And I can use an attack on a bonus action, right? Or I can use Flurry of Blows, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason I thought last time we were in this situation I was only able to do Still and Strike. So, I am going to
I'm
use...
looking it up now.
Damn it. Why do I do
Shouldn't
this?
have said anything.
Yeah.
Should have just done it.
Should have just played it cool.
Oh.
Oh no.
You know what? By 5e rules, no, but I will allow it because I think it's cool.
Yay. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll use Still and Strike on. It's just 2 people, right? And they're surrounding us. It looks like.
Yep. They're flanking
They're
your group.
okay. They're within 60. What is it? What's my radius for this? Sorry, I'm on my phone.
30, I think.
30 feet. Okay. Can I hit both of them?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Make a melee spell attack. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna use my regular.
Just your wisdom-based spell.
Yeah. Ew. And 19 and a 29.
The 29 hits.
Okay. So that's gonna be, what is this, 6d10?
Mm-hmm.
6d10?
Wait, hold on. 6. Yeah. You have this too, don't you, Eric?
No?
You don't have Still One Strike? I could have sworn you had it too.
No, that's
So it was a
monk.
ring that broke.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes for a total of 32. And I'm going to use, how many d4s do I get for Titan Butcher?
Where are you? So I assume you were targeting this one first and this one second, so you would land here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
I don't know. It was sort of arbitrary, and I had already rolled, and yeah.
Okay. For Titan Butcher, you will get 2 d4s.
Oh, so they're medium?
Oh, nice. I
No,
maxed out
they're
on that.
large.
Oh, they're large. Okay.
So that's 8 points of damage. Okay, wait. So that was 32 plus 8. And then I'm going to put some stank on it and hit you with the
Yeah.
empowered arms. D8. Okay, that's 44 points of damage. That's 44 points of I think it's force damage. And I'm just, what the hell? We're gonna try a stunning strike.
Stunning
Feel like it's-
strike.
Yeah, it's gonna fail, but
Okay.
With that attitude, it will.
This is a Constitution save.
it sure is.
Probably gonna fail.
Yeah, I already said that.
That's a 12.
Hey. Okay, yeah, you failed. So you are stunned, motherfucker.
Hashtag stunned. Hashtag striked.
And
Hashtag
where am
motion.
I? I'm gonna use my movement to put myself. I'm gonna put myself back where I started this turn, kind of at a like equidistant. Actually,
Did you want to use your bonus action?
oh, my bonus action. Totally, I do.
She
Okay,
is now
yeah, we're gonna.
stunned. Any attacks on her have advantage.
Love that. Okay, I'm gonna use flurry of blows. Let me roll real quick. Boom.
Flurry of blows.
That is a 27 and a 17.
At advantage?
Oh shoot, I have like that. This is so difficult to do on my phone, so I'm like, I have like the attention span of a guinea pig right now. Okay, that's worse. All right, 27 and a 22.
22 hits.
Okay, sweet.
That's the DC on these. Or the AC or whatever.
Perfect bottle for this session.
7 plus 7.
Do this to us.
I feel fine.
Jasmine, you should be bribing him.
That's another 22 points of force
You have
damage.
money?
22,
I'll
you said?
Venmo you.
Yeah.
You guys are doing fine. You guys are doing great. Look, you've stunned one of my guys again. Who could have seen this coming? I'm stunned. I can't do anything.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my movement to move due east. I don't know, like 20
Where do you want to
feet.
be?
I want to be like where, just move to the right, like several square, like diagonal squares. 1, 2. Boom, boom.
Okay.
One more. How many feet is that?
Would you like a little
There.
DM tip?
Yes.
While this thing is stunned, if you stay in its range, you can give other melee attackers a flanking bonus.
Flanking bonus. We're gonna stay put.
That's me.
Okay, better yet, I'll
So
hide you behind her.
Yeah.
You two will have advantage on it, and it will have disadvantage on you even if it breaks the hold or the paralyzation, which is wicked.
Okay. That is going to bring us to top of the round, Pedro. And by that I mean Cass.
He said Pedro.
All right.
No.
You know what? Should I play dead? I feel like I should play dead.
What?
Guys,
Not a bad idea.
I'm about to get rocked again.
No, you're not. Don't worry. Yeah.
I will stand up. For half my
Actually,
movement.
funnily enough, Alara has the charm where she picks. Oh, she didn't heal you though.
Nope.
Okay,
No.
so you're
Not
gonna
yet.
stand up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
Yeah, if I would have healed you, you'd have popped up freely.
Also, it doesn't have its weapon. It threw it at Smokey.
All right.
Neither one of them have their weapons.
And I have the attention of that one. I thorn whipped it to me, so it technically should be facing me and not paying attention to you, hopefully.
I will just throw my shield on the ground because that ain't happening. whip out my gun and make 2 attacks against him.
2 gun attacks?
Yes.
Bang bang.
Now remember, you do have a natural 20 on initiative. You can go whenever you want.
I know, but I'd like to.
Okay, just checking. So 2 strikes. Go ahead and roll. Sorry, you're aiming against the one that is stunned or the one that is not stunned?
Does stunned give me some advantage with ranged attacks?
It gives you advantage.
Oh. Okay. Then the stunned one. I'm slowly walking that way. Sort of, yeah. 29 and a 19. Or, the 29 for the first one, 23 for the second one.
Both hit?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
And will you remind me for the weapon that I balanced and then immediately forgot about what happens to me when I get 2 consecutive hits?
Well, on the first hit, it's 26 damage for the first hit, and then she takes an extra d6 force damage from my attacks. So then for the next one, it is 21 points. Do I need to separate out force and piercing?
Nope.
Okay, 21 points of damage, and she is primed, so people, for like 1 attack, she will be crit on a 19 if somebody hits a 19. But then it goes away.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then I will. No, I can't.
Then you're what?
I can't get to Varric to. I need the bag of holding.
You have the bag of holding.
Can't get there. I have the portable hole.
Oh, that's right. I have the bag. Just yell for it. I'll throw it at you.
Bonus action. I should have done this first. Bonus action. All Hexblade's Curse. The one I just shot up. Thought I could do something.
I'll let you add the damage.
The damage? Okay. So that's an extra 10 points of damage.
Just because Jasmine just gave me chocolate from Germany, so.
Nice.
Okay.
I told you it would work.
Favor erased. That's the German chocolate spoon. It's gone now.
Can I push my luck? If I would have Hexblade's Curse first, the first attack would have been a crit.
Would it have?
It was a natural 19, which crits for my curse targets.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay, so
I'll give it to you.
That's an extra 10 flat damage, and then an additional. So an additional 28 damage altogether.
How good's the chocolate?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Real chocolate.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I had German chocolate. I think last time.
Give me your address. I'll send you chocolate.
I would love that. I'll text it to you right now.
Sorry, Pierce. What was the extra damage?
Extra 28 points of damage.
There you go.
And that's my turn.
Ready for me.
Okay. And then you're staying right there?
I'm moving 15. I have 15 feet, so I'm just moving towards, south. However far I can go. Yeah, that's fine. Well, no, I don't. You're edging me towards her. Back a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. He's looking pretty hurt.
She?
He's looking pretty hurt. Okay, that is going to bring us to his turn. You are standing right where his weapon is. So he's going to walk over. The grace I'll give you is that I'll say it will be an attack action for him to pick up his weapon.
Okay. Awesome.
So he's going to pick up his weapon, veer over towards Sundara, and take a swing at her. Because as far as he can tell, you're the healer.
Guess that chocolate wasn't that good.
So, Sundara, what happens to him as he rolls a natural 1?
I would
That's
like
just
him to drop his weapon again.
Okay.
Make him throw it at his friend.
Yeah, maybe Nimble's out of the way, and he had only just gotten his grip on it, and
tried to be
Surprise.
slick and like underhand it and fucking missed.
Okay. So he goes for like an overhead sweep, and Sundara essentially just like makes her profile super thin, steps to one side, and he literally gives her a haircut. As like just the back of her hair, you just watch as like a couple strands just get severed as the blade gets literally stuck in the sand. With that, he's going to use his bonus action to just command his weapon and fling it at Cass.
Oh,
Oh shit!
they got it out for you, dude.
That is going to be a natural. You might actually die.
Well, not yet. Hopefully.
It was
You
an
had
honor.
no. So this is going to be the slashing damage alone will be 30.
Okay. It's all one instance of damage, right?
One instance of damage.
Okay.
And then 70 radiant.
Holy
100
shit.
points of slashing and radiant damage.
Oh boy. Okay, so as Cass is
I guess
kind
that
of
won't kill you.
Cass is kind of focused on this enemy that he just shot, and like a split second before the sword impales him, he sees it impale him, and he also sees a little silver filament float through the air. He grabs it, pulls it, and I'm going to cast Abeyance as a reaction to taking this damage, as a silver thread sort of flies all around his body, and that sword passes harmlessly through.
What?
What?
What
Wait,
the
what
fuck?
Holy shit.
This has already been okayed, but I can send you. You can look at my character sheet if you would like to see the 4th level
Did you
spell.
Oh,
negate
is this
100
custom
points?
stuff that we discussed?
This is a spell for Aoko that never got used, that we retconned into Cass. I'm not.
Let's take a look.
I'm not out of it yet. I can read it to you. Flash of silver light that surrounds your target, and the attack that would have dealt damage passes harmlessly through them. Take note of the damage dealt. The target takes the damage as soon as the spell ends or concentration is dropped.
That's right. That's right. Yes, I do
Crazy.
remember this spell.
So I have 1
Okay.
minute until I get 100 to zeroed, even if I'm.
This actually might. Well, the funny thing is, this actually could kill you too.
It could.
Because
I'm
that
at
means
94.
that if you take lethal damage, you break concentration, and you'll take this and the other damage in one instance, and that could bring you below double.
It very likely will. Yeah.
What is
So
your
this-
HP max right now?
99.
Oh fuck.
So it's essentially if I die, then this kills me for good.
This full kills you, yeah. Okay. All right, Mr. High Roller. All right.
Dude, that's a gamble and a half.
It is.
Yeah, you actually watched as Cass sees this. You watch the blade coming at him. All of you in this instance, you know in your hearts that Cass is dead when this sword is in the air. Just the velocity that it's coming at him, there's just no way he survives this. And you watch as he just thrusts out a hand, and as he does, there's almost like this silver vine that comes off his arm and then just goes into that sprouts into this bloom, and the blade stops at his hand, and yet you watch blood squirt out of the back of his trunk as though the blade completely passed through him. And then that blood that you just watched squirt out the back of Cass just like disintegrates as though it wasn't quite there or was some kind of visual illusion. And you can see on his face like him gritting through pain, and the blade drops harmlessly.
Where's the sword?
It's in front of him.
Fuck, dude. That's crazy.
I need that
All
bad,
right.
Varric. Yeah, I need those healing potions.
That is going to bring us to Sandara.
Okay. I think she's getting the sense that, well, it seems like we're all very aware that Cass is not doing it. I am going to cast Heightened and Twin Banishment.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
Minute.
Hey.
Why'd you say it like that? I'm going to heighten it on the one that just struck Cass. Or did it?
What's your easy?
19. So disadvantage.
They have a plus 17 to
Are you
charisma saving
serious?
throw.
Damn.
Holy shit.
25. The second one, a 22.
That would have been so good.
Is range if I move?
You have movement.
Whose turn is it?
It's still Sandara's. She's resolving her turn.
Oh, okay.
So where are you? So she's blink Jack, Misty stepping Cass somewhere. Where are you Misty stepping him?
I want to go. These cactus here. So like
Kind of on that ridge.
yeah. It's like Varric. We're still in line of sight of Varric.
Okay.
Can I be in front of Cass?
Yes, you can. Oh, you do take, for starting your turn, 1 point of radiant damage.
Oh, because start my turn.
Thanks, Clock. I'm ready to run whenever you are.
I'll plan that out next.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Eskel. You watch as Heskel turns and kind of looks over all of you and just with a cool voice just says, "No, everyone, this is fine. Let's try to focus on the positives." And then with that, you begin to hear him speaking in a language that you do not understand with these like harsh hissing sound.
Is it
And
infernal by any chance?
it is infernal.
Moogie understands.
So does Cass.
Okay. So with that, the words you hear him say are, "As is written in blood by our infernal pact, I summon you, Elizabeth." And you watch as there is this blood red circle of runes that appears.
I know that name.
Watch as this dark angel springs out of the earth through like this burst of flames as he is going to summon an Irin Yes. We will say that she will act on his initiative.
Just to clarify, these angels, these are on our plane of existence, right? Or are we on some other plane of existence?
They are on your plane of existence.
Okay.
We're kind of next to, we're west of Langston.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right, the Irin Yes is going to take 3 attacks on the big one. Over here. I rolled 3 3s.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
all of her attacks miss.
Jesus.
The dice
Guys,
gods
our luck's
want
gonna
us to
turn around
die.
right after.
That is going to bring us to Varric, and well, it would have.
Oh no, legendary actions.
Yeah, so she is still stunned, but Malachi is not.
The boss's son name is Malachi.
Great name.
Is going to. He's going to use 3 legendary actions.
Whoa!
Okay.
The fuck?
All he's got, hopefully.
Does he target? He targets the spellcaster. Sandara, I need you to make a very important Constitution saving throw.
Jesus.
Sundara, you watch as this angelic being looks at you, and in the heat of this fight, you know that your friends need you, yet you cannot look away from his gaze. And you watch as his eyes burn brighter, the corners of your vision begin to collapse around you into nothing but pure. That feeling like you're just staring into the sun and you cannot bring yourself to look away. And before your vision goes completely white, you take a hard blink and look away, and you are not blinded as you succeed the save.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck, dude.
Give us all a goddamn
Just
heart
kidding.
attack, Alex. Thank you.
I was thinking of a new
That is going to
character.
bring us to Varric and Alara.
All right. Do you mind if I go quick, Merrick?
Yeah, do whatever you want.
All right. I am going to twin cast Sanctuary with my last sorcery point on myself and Sindara. Is she within 30 feet of me?
She is.
Okay. So I'll twin cast that as my bonus action. I need to move towards cast, but dodge that angel that's in between us and its aura.
She is
As I'm going
stunned,
to use,
but yeah, you can.
I'm going to use my action to do preserve life.
I will say before all this happens, you do take the aura damage,
Shit.
which is
Okay.
4 radiant.
Okay.
So give me a Constitution saving throw for your protection spell.
Yep. Give me a second. Let's see. Constitution save. Okay. 21. Yes.
Okay,
Thank
it's
God.
up.
Good job.
All right.
Really important
and
saves.
I'm going to move and do preserve life. Cass, can you take what'll bring you back to half for your hit points?
40. Whatever half of 99 is. 48?
44?
49.
49.
Probably 49. Okay, so I'll give you 49 hit points. And then I have 11 left. Who needs them?
I mean, I'm at
Probably
40.
Varric the most.
Who's at under half?
Yeah, I'm under half.
Because now Varric and Samugi have advantage against attack, or have the Celestials have disadvantage against you. Sindara, you and I, they have to make wisdom saves to hit us. Yeah.
Oh, we need
Just
a
putting
cleric
that out.
so bad.
I mean, Smoogie, how do you look?
Movie's
I have 11,
untouched.
but it cannot put you over half. If you're not under
11
half,
will-
it's
11 will not put me under. Will not put me over it. So I'm gonna take it.
okay. All right, take it. Yep, it's all you, bud. All right, and that is my turn. So
Okay.
take that, Alex. You put bubbles around everybody.
So happy to have you back, Alara.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Glad to be back.
Absolutely.
It's my turn.
That would bring us to Varric, yes.
All right. Give me whatever fucking
Oh, yep.
whatever that is.
Really roll.
Mhm.
Well, I can say so 4 radiant.
Okay. And then I'm gonna fucking grin and bear it, and I'm gonna fucking knock the shit out of this bitch.
Okay.
You crit on a 19, by the way.
24.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
You might one shot him.
11. And what the fuck? Sorry. 15. 25. We're gonna try a trip attack. Put us at 25, 26, 27. 31.
You had exactly 30 hit points left. How do you want to do this?
Let's. You know what? I'll let you do it.
Okay. So Varric, as Samugi has just done his Samugi things, and this angel is unarmed because of you, and just completely stunned and not really able to move, you watch as, or actually you just take the edge of your hammer, kind of switch it to the hook side, and just like with a roar, just jam it like a pike into her Achilles heel and pull her back, basically causing her to fall. Before her back hits the ground, your hammer buries her into the desert. And it's like striking hot metal because as you hit her chest, you watch as literal sparks of radiant energy fly off of her, almost blinding you. And you watch as almost like a dim coal cooling, that spark radiant energy dims around you. As like that coal begins to kind of lose its luster as she is unmoving in the sand.
I pull a full 180, take 3 steps, and do my second attack on this other guy.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
That is a natural 20.
Damn.
So we are going to, you know, yeah, okay,
Back
that's
back
awesome.
him up.
5, 6, 11, 15, 25. We're gonna throw a smite on there, because why the fuck not? Hold on. 15, 25, 30. No. 32. 38.
Split up the radiant damage for me, please.
Okay, so 32 is bludgeoning. Then that's 6 radiant, 10 radiant. And then he's unarmed, correct?
He is.
So we're going for a trip attack, make a strength save.
That's a 23.
Saves. But that puts the bludgeoning is at 35 now. Double that, 60. 70, and then 10 radiant double to 20. And I'm gonna take another attack.
Sorry, that was
70
10
bludgeoning, 20
Okay.
radiant double, or 10 radiant double to 20.
Yep. Okay. And then because you're a great weapon master feat, you get to use a bonus action attack because you scored a crit.
And because I
And
killed
you
someone.
killed someone.
True.
Eric just.
Varric being Varric.
So I mean, I get to make 2
He
more
hasn't even
attacks
used his
or
action
1?
surge yet.
If you had 2 bonus actions, but you don't.
Okay. What is 21?
That is his AC.
Fuck.
Yes.
I thought it was 22 for sure. I was fucking scared. Okay. 6, 8, 13, 23 bludgeoning. And then we're going to keep this run going. We're gonna action surge and do another attack. Or another 2 attacks, I guess. Great Weapon Master, don't fuck me now. 2, 3, 19. Do I still crit on a 19? Or is that for the other
Yes.
guy?
That was for the other guy.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So, well, 19 plus whatever, 24.
That'll hit.
And then second is the 17 plus whatever.
Are you rolling these with advantage?
Yeah, I'm doing.
You do not have
Oh.
advantage on this one.
Sorry. The first one was just a 19. That does not hit. That's like a 4.
Okay.
So 1 hits. Let's.
Moogie, you're on deck.
4,
Okay.
10, 15, 25. Then we're gonna use Stone Strike. Strength save?
Fail.
28. He's pushed 10 feet. You know what? I'm gonna bat him to Samugi.
Nice.
Off club, like, dink, your turn.
And so that's a 38 points.
Okay, you gonna close the distance?
Me?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Give Samugi the
You
fuck.
watch as Varric just goes into this Goliath rage, puts one down, like without even giving her a second thought, immediately flips to the other, and just begins smacking him around. This just perfect angelic being that's like almost twice his size. Bats him over to Samugi, at which point
Am I on mute? No. Okay. The Moogie is going to just like spring up into the air, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Kung Fu style.
Okay.
Poised to make his first attack. 21.
that is his AC.
Yeah.
You also get to add a D4 to all these attacks because you have a flanking bonus. Don't forget about that, you guys.
Okay, and then I have advantage just on saves. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And the next one was a 19, so that'll be like 30
That
something.
with the okay. Yeah, both hit.
Yeah. Okay. First attack.
This guy's fucked. He's getting singled out hard.
Plus D4. Well, he's the only one left, right?
Yeah, we all have him like
Yeah.
surrounded. Like, ding, 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 your turn.
X plus 3 plus a D8. That's a pretty low roll. Okay, that's only 11 points of damage for my first hit. And we're
Okay,
gonna
are you
stunning
adding your
strike.
Titan Butcher?
I did, yeah. That was with everything. That was gonna be my hardest hit. But I'm gonna add a stunning strike too.
Surely this is a success. Let's see.
Early.
17?
Fails.
Fuck you. Okay.
Okay. I think that it used to be 17, but does that go up as I level up? That's awesome. Okay. So you are stunned, my friend. Next hit is plus 2d4. Is 14 points. And the d4 is just on my attack roll, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 14.
Well, and the damage for a Titan Butcher.
I already added the damage for Titan Butcher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's 14 for the next hit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll twice more, actually, with
advantage.
advantage for my flurry of blows. An 18 and a 19, so that's gonna be a 28 and a 29. And 13 plus 7, so that's another 20 points of damage. And is there anything else I can do? No. Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna stay put.
Cool. Okay. That brings us to top of the round. Cassius.
Sniper shot.
Yep. Sandara, you see Cass's arm extend into your vision, gun in hand, and then you feel his left hand gently place over your ear as he fires 2 shots.
Thank you.
21 and 29.
Both hit.
Jesus.
I think you are at advantage because he is stunned.
Oh, okay. First shot, 21. Can I take what I had before?
Yeah, I was going to say, just roll 2 dice, see if you get a natural 20.
Just
and
see
then
if you
move on.
natty.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, first shot is 24 points of damage. He gets an extra 1 curse on him, extra d6, 10, 15, 16, 20, 27 points of damage for the second shot.
Damn.
Okay.
And same thing, he is primed, so gets crit on a 19.
Okay.
And then I need to zoom in. Can I? Would it be an action to take something out of the bag? You know, actually, I don't need to do that.
I would say if it's in the bag, to get it into your inventory, I would allow it as a bonus action.
Okay. That's fine. Quicken spell. The chamber on his revolver spins up and sparks, little green sparks, and I'm gonna fire 3 Eldritch Blasts at him.
Eldritch Blast.
At advantage, that's a natural 19, so that one crits. 18 for the second, 23 for the third.
So the 2 hit.
Okay, the crit is the crit is 11, and then 2 for the second one.
Okay.
Movement, I will back up and sort of slump against the cactus. I will Slavic squat against the cactus.
Right. That brings us to Malachi. He is going to look at you, Varric. He is very hurt. He is stunned, which means he is slowed. I cannot cast the spell.
Go ahead. Make my day.
As he looks at you, he says something in Celestial. I think maybe only Samugi understands.
I think it's just me.
So, and whoever understands it, he just looks at you and just says, "Well fought, Goliath." And he raises his hand, and the sword comes in from behind you to make a sweep, and he catches it in the air to continue the sweep to make an attack on you at disadvantage. Come on. That's going to be a 23.
That hits.
Damn it, disadvantage. Jesus Christ.
So that's going to be 33 radiant.
Okay.
And 23 slashing.
So,
Halves to 11.
okay.
So I imagine as you're gritting through the pain, there's a giant greatsword that's just kind of slowly working its way through your flank. As he's holding onto it, you can tell, like, still gritting through his teeth, having a very difficult time moving because of Samugi's stun. That's going to bring us to you, Sundara.
I will cast Psychic Lance, which is an intelligence saving throw.
See how smart these fuckers are.
That's still 20.
Son of. That's
Pretty
half
smart.
damage. pretty smart. That is 7 psychic damage. No, 6.
Hey.
And then I will do a quickened firebolt.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Sorry, the dice is sitting on my.
Want to do this, or do you want me to? So you watched as.
It's in retaliation to them hurting Barrick so bad.
Aw, we're friends
So
again.
as he's gripping the sword, you watch as there's this kind of blue around his eyes, and you sense there's something almost dampering that radiant energy coming off of this thing. From behind, you watch as there is this just explosion of fire. Samugi, you dive out of the way just with your monk senses, sensing that something's coming. And you watch as his whole shoulder up through his neck and like most of his chest, the celestial armor has been completely burned away, and you just watched as like completely ruined and melted metal scraps just fall to the ground. And you watch as those parts of his body are just completely crisped and blackened as he falls to the earth, and you watch as like the back of his shoulder just like cracks, like it's just like a basically like a pile of dust in the shape of an arm. And with that, the celestial falls. With that, you watch as Declan, who again looks like a 19-year-old kid, just in a much larger body, begins walking towards you, still not a weapon in hand, does not appear to look threatened at all. And as he begins moving, you just hear him say, "All right, well done. I'd say you've earned yourself a conversation." So at this point, are you all choosing to continue to engage in combat, or are you accepting this, what seems to be a momentary offering of peace?
I'm down to talk.
Cass is limping towards Alara.
I would gladly Shit, Cass, you're still hurt? Jesus.
Well,
Come here.
hold on, wait.
You watch as Heskel kind of moseys up towards Samugi and Varric and says, "Well, I'd say that went well. We've got the advantage. Should we press it?"
You're muted.
You're
Toots.
muted.
I'm literally just like pouring blood out of my body. There's a giant sword-sized hole in my flank, and I'm
You watch as he actively, like, as he moves towards you and you turn to kind of like squirt blood at him a little bit, he actively like dodges and takes a few steps back.
I would immediately cast Mass Cure Wounds when all you fuckers are within 60 feet of me.
That he says an infernal, "Elizabeth, down." And you watch as he just like lowers his ear and yes, just like reaches up and she's almost just buried in the sand.
oh shit.
All of you guys regain 10, 14, 26 points of healing.
As you are casting that spell, Declan has not stopped. He's still been walking towards you all. Varric, he walks past you.
Cass is
and
leaning.
he kneels.
Cass is leaning on Sendar's or Alara's shoulder, and I've been counting, and he goes limp and falls over.
So at this point, you watched as there is this explosive chest wound that forms on Cass, and blood just squirts out the front and back of him as he just completely goes down.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit.
So I immediately cast Spare the Dying on him to keep him from going too far gone.
As all this is happening, you
Yeah.
watch as Declan reaches down towards the female celestial and in her ear says something that Sandara can hear because it kind of has this magical way that it carries through the air. And he just says, "Well fought, sister." And you watch as his hand just glows white hot as he places it on her chest. As he does, her body violently jolts and her back arches. And you watch as there's almost like these fracture lines that go through her chest of just like bright, radiant light that looks like there is a sun inside of her. As that happens, you hear her screaming as from her eyes, her mouth, the jets coming off of her back, there is just like radiant fire that is exploding from within her as he casts Resurrection.
Oh shit.
He's casting Resurrection on who?
The girl
One of the angels.
Okay, I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope immediately.
We're trying to talk. We're trying to talk.
Yeah, no, I'm just doing this so Cass doesn't fucking die. So Beacon of Hope, you have advantage on save throws with it if you're within 30 feet of me, and any healing I do does max healing. I'm going to use my last channel divinity to throw him, 49 hit points to try to seal this massive gaping wound that's exploded in his chest.
So Cass, you are back up. And you are picked up off the ground, I believe, actually.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Oh, I fucking hate
You okay?
This is terrible. Fuck this. He's not. Declan's doing shit. He doesn't care.
Varric runs over, still bleeding, grabbing Cass in like the biggest hug he's ever given anyone.
Alright, yeah,
I thought you were dead, mate.
no.
You just exploded.
Everybody huddled around us.
Yeah, if you guys are all within 30 feet of me, I'm going to do one more thing, if I can. Just cast Healing Word at second level, which will automatically do max because of the Beacon of Hope. So everybody regains 17 more hit points.
Lord, dude. Holy shit. I'm at
As
max
all that has
health.
happened, there was another massive, like extended flash of radiant light. The other angels back on their feet as well.
Okay.
Sundara looks at Cass, who is bloodied and on the floor, and Varric holding Cass. And I kind of want to look at them and like make eye contact to see how like what the vibes are. She's kind of wondering if we're ready to effing bounce.
Oh, I thought you
She
were
does
trying to see if we were like in love or something.
no.
Not so
Cass is out of it. He's gone unconscious twice in the last 30 seconds.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna cast teleport. I'm taking us out of here.
I thought we were gonna talk to Declan.
He can meet us somewhere where we feel safer.
I'm not. She's not in the mood to talk to people. We picked up this job from Heskel for whatever the effing reason, and she's like, you know what? I just saw Cass explode. We're leaving.
Yeah.
Do I have to go?
Good question.
No, you don't have to.
You would be left behind with Heskel and the rest and the angels.
With Eskel and the
Oh.
Angels?
Yes. Oh, are you taking Heskel too?
Yeah, I can take 8 people.
I mean, if Heskel's going willingly, then I'll go. But if Heskel stays, then I'm
You
staying.
do not know who is choosing to go or who
God
is not
damn
choosing to
it.
go. There is a teleportation spell that is happening. You are either on the train or not.
I'll be on the train. Never split the party. I'll get on the train.
Character development.
I went to my first therapy session yesterday.
Oh, nice.
It's working out.
So
Going.
now I stick with the party.
But yeah, seeing Varric hugging Cass, who's just covered in blood, and the 2 angels resurrected, she's just like, let's get out of here.
Yep, we need to get to safety. Like, fuck it. If he's willing to talk, then he can meet us somewhere else.
We go back to the boat.
Oh.
Yeah, we can actually. Yeah, because we have the.
Hmm?
I have that to teleport thing if we need to.
Yeah,
The
but I
word
think
of
I'm taking us back to the manor, is my first
The boat's like
instinct.
100 feet away from your current position.
Really?
Oh, you mean. Oh, wait, do you mean the ship? Or.
No, our ship. Our ship's in New Callum.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the one Cobb.
Nah.
No, I was taking. That's like the most recent teleportation sigil that she looked at, so.
Okay.
Circle.
So this is a full-on teleport.
Yeah.
Don't you have to roll something?
Well, if it's a permanent circle, it's always on target.
Okay. All right. All right.
Snipe.
First 7th
Is
level
anyone
spell,
staying behind?
evacuation.
Yeah, my main concern is keeping Cass alive. At this point, if he keeps dying out on us.
You all blitz out. Sundara, as you look over, as part of casting the spell and targeting Heskel, seeing you cast it, you watch as 3 of these angels are looking at you, and you watch as Declan gives you kind of this like playful smile and just a very like of these, and you vanish out.
Oh, can I be flipping them off as we go?
You absolutely can.
All right.
With that, you clatter in just an explosion of blood onto the teleportation sigil at Barrowmoor Manor.
We get a crash
I'm
cart
just
over
in
here.
I'm in full ER mode, fucking trying to keep Cass alive.
Right,
Can I yell for Dunsparrow?
Yes, you can. You yell for Dunsparrow. As you yell, you watch as this clockwork automaton stops, reaches down, and just says, "Greetings. Is there anything I can do to assist you?"
Go get Dun Sparrow.
Please, you
So-
can ask me for anything.
I'm going to hit you with my hardest heal spell here, Cass, and I had this prepared. It's literally just called heal. So you see me like take a feather off, trace the line of the wound, put my hand on it, and start muttering something. As you regain 78 fucking points of healing, and I hope to the gods that does it. Like,
all of the wounds on his body close up in a Raven Queen-like manner. Absolutely back to full. As as all of this shit is happening, Cass is on the floor as Alara heals him, and he's muttering to himself a spell, and he just says, "Cobb, leave, Paddle, get away as fast as you can. Back to the manor, we're there. Shit went south."
You just hear 10-4, good buddy. At this point, you do see Dun Sparrow beginning to descend down the stairs. So it looks like your little excursion went well. Did you
lay
kill
on
him?
hands myself really quick.
Okay.
Gotta try and get
Yes.
Those were not devils. Is Heskel isn't with us, right?
He is not.
Looking around. Heskel's a son of a bitch. I don't know what he wanted us to go do. I walked up and I fucking died. Pretty much. Right away.
at this point, Laura's laid down on the ground exhausted. Just from fucking panic and sheer exhausting all magical means.
Is anyone else still hurt?
Yeah, I'm at almost half health. But I mean, my max is like so.
I need,
Okay.
I need 1 minute, Vic. Jesus Christ.
With that, she walks past you. She looks down, says, Varric, you're bleeding on the carpet. And she places a hand on a non-bloodied part of your body, and she is going to
Good luck
cast
with that.
5th level Cure Wounds. $39 hit points that you get healed.
Cool, I'll take it. Puts me over 100.
I tried to bring Heskel back, but I guess he didn't want to come back. I did target him with the spell.
Well, he does his own. He acts by no one's will other than his own. I'm sure he'll find his way back if he's meant to.
You might want to rethink your choice in friends. He seems kind of like a dick.
A little bit.
Yeah, I do feel like he probably could have given us more information on what the hell we were walking into.
Details
Well,
were
still,
not there.
he sounds like he made a pretty lucrative deal for you, taking care of your little problem.
I'm looking at my hand. Matthew still there?
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe we should have asked for payment before we did stuff for him.
I think we can still do this, Varric, for you. This is a good deal. But now we know what we're fighting, and they are not devils.
The exact opposite, actually. I mean, my limited knowledge of deities and devils and things.
Well, I'm glad to see none of you have changed since I've been gone. As I get up and I start getting a hug.
As you do that, At this point, you watch as the teleportation sigil begins to glow bright red as all the runes individually light up. And there's almost this like hissing sound. And then in this quick like flash of red flame, watch as Heskel appears. Well, that was certainly enlightening. How is everyone feeling today?
I look at him with disdain. I don't even know who the fuck this guy is.
Hello there, we have not met. My name's Heskel.
Laura.
Where are those adventurous spirits that we had when we set out on our journey? Why is everyone looking so downtrodden? I thought that went quite well.
What part went well for you? The part where Cass was almost cut in half, or was that the part particularly?
Cassius, you did so great. You are really a
Thank you.
masterful witch. Dunsparrow, you did not tell me that your old friend Cass was such an expert.
I
Truly
swear
inspiring to see what he's done.
that never happens to me. Listen,
Well,
you lied to us. Flat out. You said we were
how's
fighting
that?
devils. Those
Ah,
are not devils.
I will say I specifically mentioned they were devil worshippers.
Fuck. Alright, assumption on my part. Fair enough.
To be fair, I was not aware that the god butchers were scourge angels. That definitely changed things. So, yes, a little bit of a, we'll say, a misstep on my part. Although, to be fair, the purpose of our journey was to gather information and, clap his hands, information gathered. So,
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean
yes,
to interrupt. Did I notice what symbol they were rocking on their armor or like an emblem?
they did not have any emblem.
None. Okay, got it.
Um, he says, after discussing some things with their leader, he and I came to an understanding. So with that, celebration is in order. Perhaps Cobb. Oh, right, he's still on the island, isn't he? Tell you what, Dunsparrow, you can perhaps fetch us some drinks, can't you? And with that, she looks at him with, like, kind of narrowed eyes, and then just like slowly walks towards the bar. Excellent.
You know, I'm as much of a party guy as anyone else, but there still is a bit of work that needs to be done before I'm ready to celebrate. Seems to me
Ah,
at the bar end.
I was just getting to that, but yes, we could do that before drinks are poured. Yes, as I mentioned, Declan and I have come to an understanding. He has his business interests, and I have mine. So maybe these god butchers are not such a bad thing after. And I think we can walk our separate ways amicably. With that said, a promise was made. I will take care of that problem for you.
What sort of understanding you guys come to?
I fail to see how that's relevant. This is a time of celebration, after all. And he like cocks his head towards you, Varric.
I look at my wrist.
You watch as the symbol heals over.
Do I feel any different?
A little bit. For what it's worth, any warlock levels you may have been replaced with fighter levels.
Thank Jesus.
Nice.
Wow.
Damn,
Only
you a
one.
fighter, paladin, warlock?
I was a fighter paladin warlock, yes.
Holy shit.
So, perhaps drinks are in order.
Drinks.
Yeah.
Turns out witches are not as wise as they would have you think.
As I give him a
one
dirty
that-
look.
He says the one that you all let get away turns out was actually quite easy to track down. It took really no time at all. Ah, my favorite. Now, please, all, help yourselves. And he begins passing out glasses of wine. So now that our
I don't
business
drink.
has been concluded, we can leave it at that, or perhaps we can discuss more lucrative partnership avenues.
Actually, we have our hands quite full right now. I don't know about you guys, but I've got some things I need to take care of still.
I understand.
I believe the contrary, actually, Sandara. There's
You
not
think we have very hands right now?
We have our hands full, but there aren't very many people in Langston that can help us. This
Winston
wasn't.
is not our only problem.
Well, Cass, what you say sounds very wise, especially if you knew all the information regarding Elhorn, his secret vault, his many countermeasures should anyone succeed in assassinating him. But tell you what, perhaps I'll let you all sleep it over. After all, I'm a busy man as well. I'll be on my way. Perhaps we'll be in touch in the future. Just know that if you do make a move on Elhorn and you do manage to kill him, it might not exactly stick the way that you think it would. But I'm sure you've all proved to be so.
Wait.
I'm sure you can all
Hold
figure
on.
it out on your own without my.
No, shut up.
With that in mind,
What do you mean?
good luck.
No, don't. Yeah. What do you mean it won't stick?
Well, of course. I mean, a powerful spellcaster like Elhorn, you certainly anticipated he'd have countermeasures.
I need him to die. All the way.
Right. And for you to do that, you will have to accomplish a very specific set of tasks before you kill him. Or,
Such
sorry, before you sunflower.
And those tasks are?
Well, specifically, you may or may not have to get into a secret vault that may or may not exist and destroy the many clones that he has of himself in the case of an untimely death.
Cool. Thanks for that.
Like I said, you're all smart boys and girls. I'm sure you can without my. So, with that, I bid you adieu. I wish you all the best. And with that, he gets up and begins to walk out. As he hits the arch of the door, he stops and says, I'll just say, should you change your mind, and if you wish to perhaps discuss this a little further, maybe when you've made a little bit more progress in Langston, feel free to look me up. Always happy to discuss this further. And with that, you watch as there's just this like little flicker of essentially card, like essentially the size of a playing card, and he just like sets it down on a little counter by the door frame, and with that, he just says, "Done, Sparrow. It's been a pleasure." Looks over towards the rest of you, and then just turns and out the teleportation system.
Who is Dun Sparrow again?
Pierce's girlfriend.
Duke Oswald Beaumont's daughter.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, gotcha. That's what I thought. Okay. Sorry, I know it's been a while since we got together, but he said you had him kill witches?
Yeah, the Varric's coven people who had his pact.
Oh, those.
The
Okay.
Brune.
Be a little worried there. Like I was.
We killed 2 of the 3, but the third one kind of just
Of
walked
the
away. Actually, it's weird.
Well,
thorn witches. Okay.
What? So no.
oh well, I used magic to tell her to leave, and then she left.
Oh, I just thought she was like, not for me.
Well, that worked out well.
So, this Haskell guy, I'm gonna
So
be honest, not a fan. Not a fan.
that was payment to remove some type of curse from you, Varric?
Yeah, you.
You picked another one up when I was gone?
No, this is the first one
Oh, okay.
from the party with the wizards.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
he's like,
I thought I had removed
don't
it.
make any deal. No, you couldn't.
Gotcha. Okay, so that one was dug in pretty deep. I thought you picked up another one. I'm like, what are you going into the room with all the curse and just like give me all of them?
That being said, I did
He
pick up
did.
another cursed item.
No,
It's in my room if you want to see it.
no, no. You're good. I'm just trying to catch up on all this. It's been so long, and again, I'm so sorry I left you guys for so long. I go around give you guys all a hug again. I missed you all so much. I needed answers. And yeah, and I found some of them.
Um,
With that, you watch as Dunsparrow walks over to you, Cass, and grabs you by the arm and begins to escort you out the room.
Oh, I'll talk to you all later. I follow her.
She gets you essentially just out of earshot, pushes you up against the wall, and she says, "What are you doing?
What? What do you mean?
You let him leave?
I I tried to keep him here. I tried to keep a business deal going.
You know, I think we all stand to benefit from you getting rid of Elhorn. And for that to happen, there has to be a successor.
Okay, are we prepping Heskel for being a successor? What?
Heskel has prepped Heskel to be a successor. And whether you like it or not, and whether you partner with him or not, he's probably going to be king once Elhorn falls. So the question is whether or not you want to be the side of the winning team. This could be a big deal for you, Cass.
I really don't care who rules over Langston. I don't care about the power dynamics here. It's about something. We just need Elhorn to die.
Well, let me put it this way. Power dynamics here equal power dynamics in New Callum, equal power dynamics in Brightwater. Do you ever want to see your parents reinstated at the college? Something like this would be a big step in making that happen. Power is just how you get what you want. It doesn't matter where it comes from. So if you were trying to do something noble and save the world, maybe it would be a good idea to have someone like Heskel backing you.
I grab her hands and look her in the eyes and smile. There's that ambition that I loved. Might
With that,
be a bit too much for
she,
now.
with that, as you say that, she kind of cocks her head playfully at you, and she leans in and whispers in your ear and says, "Oh, honey, I'm doing just fine for myself." And with that, she gives you a kiss on the cheek, finger on your chest, and just kind of pokes you. Hope you make good decisions.
Kick, step, turn, smile, and walk back out to the group.
You know, she's
And
making my
yeah,
wife's
Haskell's just
life
such
really hard.
a shit.
Cass just sits down, takes a drink. So, are we staying here? What are we doing?
I think we could take a rest for the night.
I definitely am not looking forward to going back to stay with the harbor ghost. This is way nicer than their place.
Oh yeah.
Have you
Wait,
guys
should we
made
just-
much traction on taking him down? On Langston? Or
Did we
on,
just get
like,
kicked
gaining
out?
allies here?
Well, Varric, did you just ask if we got kicked out from the Harbor Ghosts?
No, from this place.
Oh no, I don't think we did. I mean, there. Cass points out to the teleportation circle. That was kind of our biggest progress jump that just left. You
I'm
know,
glad I showed up when I did then, I guess.
What do you mean?
Just glad I could help move us forward. I didn't know what our plans were when I left, really. I knew what they were, but
No, not
I
you.
didn't think we'd... Oh,
Cass. What do you mean?
oh, this is a weird game of brute force and politics. We can't just go and kill Elhorn. We can't this time. We need friends, and we need people to be on our side when we go for the kill.
And we need to kill those crows first. Assuming what he said was true.
That would certainly help, and that would probably put Heskel on our good side. Listen, I lean in. Dunsparrow said Heskel is going for the throne when we take out Elhorn. I don't want to get in his way. So we need to get on his good side.
So
I
we
thought
just continue.
did that.
Isn't taking down Elhorn getting on his good side?
I'm sorry?
Like, isn't anything we do to get rid of Elhorn, doesn't that get on his good side?
Probably, yeah. Listen, all I'm saying is we don't want to make him an enemy.
Okay, so I shouldn't talk about how I think he's a piece of shit to him.
He is a piece of shit. Okay. He is not somebody we want as a friend. We just don't want him as an enemy. And I'm kind of glad he's gone, for now, at least. He, was very invasive with us.
Okay,
But still,
I know that our original plan to take down Elhorn included the temporary or permanent destruction of spark manufacture, or whatever they call it. Probably not something Heskel would like us to do, seeing as it's a huge moneymaker.
he seems to have plenty of his own money.
First of all, I'm not saying that I don't think it's a good idea to do it. What I am saying is that if we're trying to get him on his good side, then maybe there's another way to go about this.
I mean, we could also just run it by him. We don't have to destroy this whole factory. Is that okay with you if we destroy this factory?
Yeah. Makes sense that he'd want it to stay around. And, you know, that's just one way to deal with Elhorn.
Well, now we gotta figure out this clone thing, too. Although... where would you find that kind of information?
What was that place called? The Wayfaring Witches? The Wandering Witches? Wayward Witches, I think. Maybe we can pay them a visit.
Did you know where...
Have more of the witches that threw that curse on you, Varric?
No.
No, it's just their name. It's not. They're
They're
not
not
even
actually-
witches. It's weird.
It's just branding.
Would I have heard of these witches, Alex,
They're
or no?
They're not witches.
Or well, this group, whatever.
No.
Okay.
Should we do that after we take a day off? Or maybe like are we in a rush? Should we maybe take a couple of days off? I'm just saying, we've had a lot of busy
I like pull my hand away and it's like still actively bleeding. I mean, yeah, I'm cool with a couple days off.
You're still hurt, Varric?
I mean, yeah, like about 50 points.
Cass sees the blood and
Don't worry about it. I'll
yeah.
sleep it off.
He sees he locks your gaze and says, I know I made a promise, buddy. Kind of really failed protecting you there in that fight. And his
I
face
mean,
gets a little gaunter. You're gonna heal
you went
from
all the way down. I didn't. I didn't protect you.
Well, that wasn't your job, Jesus Christ. You gained 60 hit points.
That's too many, but okay.
Well, I don't have a choice.
I'll take them.
As his face grows gaunt and you see little squiggly things underneath his skin.
Did you lose 60 hit points for that?
I lost 30.
Wow.
I go over
True
and
love.
yeah, give him a big old kiss on the forehead,
Okay, that's gross.
and then I punch him in the shoulder. And I take Alara by the arm.
Yeah.
I need to talk to you.
Of course.
Private.
As I'm probably actively healing your bleeding arms.
So I'll take her into my room.
Okay.
So, Alara,
Yes.
she
going on, big
sees
guy?
that I'm not in the armor that the
Raven.
Raven dudes gave me, and I'm in that other armor. I don't know. Like, okay. You know how I was like a paladin for the Raven Queen and stuff?
Yeah.
But like, A, I don't know anything about the Raven Queen. B, I don't really care. C, I just did it because, like, when I died, I saw my son. as a
Mhm.
knight
And
of
he
the
was a
Raven Queen.
follower. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Not when he was alive. I didn't even know about the Raven Queen. Um, so I don't know. She like saved him or something after he died, and so I was like, here's a cool father-son thing we could do.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if that was the right choice for me.
Okay.
What do I do?
You have are you worried that you should be following a deity?
You know, not really like a god kind of guy.
Oh,
You know,
it's understandable. I knew nothing of her when I started following her too, but everybody has their own path. What's your concern?
I don't like want
Do
to
you
know
still
anything.
want her help, or do you worry that just because you don't wear the armor doesn't mean you've fallen out of her sight?
No, I mean, I assume that that's how that works. But what if I'm kind of like reevaluating that?
That's perfectly okay. I don't think she'll have any problems with that. She's honestly, she probably has bigger things to deal with. Um, but I can always try to commune with her if you have any questions. See if maybe I can answer anything you have. I'll talk to her and see. I'm still, honestly, even with all the power I've been given, I'm still new to this.
I just
Um,
don't want to disappoint my son.
yeah, yeah, of course. I'm sure he's very proud of you. You're making great progress. You've given up drinking. You're taking care of your daughter, keeping in touch with your wife. Um, yeah, if I can, I don't know what you want, honestly. You're doing fine, Eric. I'm sure your son is very proud of you. Just because you're not following a certain deity doesn't mean anything. It's the choices you make throughout your life.
Cool. Well, that's kind of everything. Oh, you
Okay.
want to see the cursed weapon I've got? I pull out this giant trident.
Another one?
Well, this one
All right.
doesn't make me try to kill Sundara, so that's pretty cool.
That's a plus.
It is attached to some like I got it out of a giant kraken's eye,
Okay.
and it's some like water god or something. I don't know.
Well, I'm pretty tapped on my high magic right now, but
Yeah, don't worry. That the way to break the curse, I had to like take it to the tallest mountain and leave it there for 100 years. So,
oh, okay. Well, I can always um look into it if you want tomorrow.
nah, don't worry about it. I'm planning on doing the mountain thing.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't
just
waste.
be careful, very.
I'm not.
My
I left.
obviously my magic isn't powerful enough to remove how dark these curses are that you've been pulling.
I left it in
Uh,
my room. I'm not using it.
yeah. Oh no, no, that's fine. Um,
Most of the time.
I'm glad you found someone that could break that curse from you, though. I thought I got it. I thought I had the most powerful magic, honestly, and clearly I was mistaken.
Well, we should get back to it.
I'll leave you to it. Yeah. Good seeing you again, Varric, and I stand up and give you a hug again. I really did miss all of you guys.
We missed you too. Well, at least I
And I'll
did.
head out.
I won't
Yeah.
speak for everyone.
All right. Well, good night, Varric, and I'll head out of the room.
are the rest of you doing? The rest of your day. As your companions are all seemingly taking the day off and resting, does anyone wish to do anything?
I mean, I want to go get stuff in Langston, but I think I'm gonna wait till everyone's healed up in case, I don't know, Elhorn tries to kill us or something.
Okay. So Sindar's taking
I'm
the
going-
day off.
I'm gonna meditate on the Raven Queen, just on some questions for Varric. See if I can get some answers. If everything's still good, and just because he's not rocking the armor, and maybe as a gift, maybe get a message from his son, possibly.
Okay. We can
And
come back to that.
Yeah.
What is Sundar doing? Varric's interested.
She's gonna tinker some stuff. So she's working on a couple of clockwork projects with the spare materials that she has.
Can Varric assist you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, yeah, you going, guys? I will talk to you later. It was good playing again. Missed fucking hanging out.
Yeah.
Yes, have a good night, man.
Yeti.
See that
Alright.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
See you guys.
So for the Sindar, what are you trying to make with the clockwork stuff?
She actually is making. Well, actually, yeah, Vera can help because she's making some bracelets full of compasses. Yeah.
Compasses?
What?
Some are jewelry and some are not. But I don't know if we have the gems for it yet. So
Okay. Well, what you could do is make them without the gems slotted.
yeah.
So you're making clockwork jewelry?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
How many clockwork scrap do you have?
I don't remember. Samugi, do you remember how much you used with the bombs? Oh, we left those outside.
Thought we had
So
7.
I could.
You have 7 left.
I'm trying to
Still
look up Google Docs.
Don't we have gems in the bank?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
we
a lot
do.
of gems.
Perfect.
Okay. I mean,
Over $11,000
So-
of gems.
for these to be clockwork devices, they have to be like clockwork in the sense they have some kind of function. So are you
Mhm.
making watches?
No.
Like, what do you want their function to be?
Literally clockwork.
um.
Like what is the function of the mechanical device beyond just being like mundane jewelry? Because with mundane jewelry, you absolutely do not need to use clockwork components
The
to make.
only clockwork. So the gem itself is like behind a like brass. I have concept art if you need it. Is behind like a brass eyelid, and then the clockwork component is that the brass part will open
Like
up.
Eye of Agamotto, like
I don't know
Doctor
if that
Strange
is,
style.
but yes, yeah, exactly.
And what's the function of that you're hoping to achieve?
She's gonna imbue the gem or the clockwork thing with spells, and then when a certain thing activates it,
I see.
it opens up.
I see.
Oh.
So I'll say this: what you could do, so that it has some function, you could just make clockwork talismans that people could slot their charms in, and then that talisman itself. I know what you're trying to do with it. You could do that with the talisman itself.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
And I'd say that'd be pretty easy, just 1 unit of clockwork scrap per talisman.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
And then whoever gets the talisman can choose how they wish. Actually, at your skill level, I'll say you could just make it, especially because it's clockwork, where it'd be modular, where it could just be like 3 wildcard slots for each talisman.
Okay. And the compasses are they point to each other. Not they don't point north. So I don't know how to figure that out, but she's gonna sit there and figure it out.
That's easy enough to do. Go ahead and give me 1 roll.
Roll.
And so Mugi, are you gonna help with this?
Yes.
Actually, this would be Samugi probably doing the hands-on part. So Samugi,
No
maybe.
jewels? Damn it.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. So, well, I mean, so theoretically, what I'm imagining, and you could tell me if this fits what you're trying to do or not, but you could slot in whatever jewels or charms or whatever you wanted into these.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd be like, where essentially that's kind of the part of the mechanism is that it'll fit like whatever you want to, whatever thing you want to put in there. Is that what you're going for? Not so much.
I mean, no, but I was gonna put in like just like a golden gem because that's kind of like Cinderella's vibe.
Okay. A golden gem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know what gem is gold.
We'll say that the bank can make an exchange for a crystal called orite that is just essentially just that. It's like it's like, I mean, another in the Empire they just call it crystal gold.
Yeah, that one.
It's literally just to demonstrate value, and it's something that like rich people have.
Oh yeah, we deserve nice things, guys.
You would have to essentially make an exchange with the bank, and it'll take a little cut off the top.
How much gold value of gems are these? Are we
gem
using?
How big do you like for a big rock? Like a
Oh, that's too big.
Okay, so like a D20 size one?
Yeah.
Beautifully cut. How many are you making?
I mean, I'm gonna cut it beautifully.
Barrick,
Okay,
you want to
yeah,
cut
we
it?
could just get one giant one that Barrett cuts.
Barrick, you're cutting it?
I mean, I'm a jeweler.
Okay. So if you get it like a uncut for 5 people, you said? That would run you 2,000 gold pieces. And they'll charge a 250 exchange on top of that. But then, like, you have the gems, and they're worth 2,000. I will say these gems would also theoretically count as diamonds for the purpose of spellcasting. If you wished to use them as such, it would just be a bit of a waste of money.
Let's do it. I'm feeling frivolous. Sorry, guys.
God, we have so much.
I gotta get my notes.
We have
Okay.
we have 9,250 gold.
Mugi, give me an advantage check, tinkering. And then Varric, give me an advantage check, gem cutting, which is going to be a proficiency plus dexterity, and you could take advantage with help. And then post your results in the chat because I'm going to go to the bathroom.
There we go.
This is what I did while I was in class for the last 2 weeks, was just plan out brick magic stuff to do.
That's cool. Compasses that point to each other. That'll be very useful.
Oh, I should make more. There's a lot of them. Oh no!
What's wrong?
Broke my nail.
What?
I broke my nail.
Why?
Accident.
That's what they all say.
Eric's gonna be working a lot tonight because I also needed him for some gem cutting.
Oh.
You're the craftsman.
feel like I don't know any gem cutters. I can't.
In real life, you don't know any gem cutters?
No.
It's crazy.
Okay. Smoothie, what was your roll?
30.
Okay.
30.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you guys can make whatever housing units you want. As for the gem
Only
cutting,
one.
I saw. So you can make whatever shaped gems you want out of this, and you will come out of this with 300 gold pieces of diamond dust.
Whoa.
Now, Varric, as you work with these gems, you recall seeing your parents work with orite. Her father specifically was very vocal about how this is just an inferior diamond. The reason it gleams gold is from impurities in the gem that make it more brittle, more prone to imperfections, and a little bit more difficult to work with. So as you're cutting them, they can crack and break. You don't, thankfully, and the result you have is just diamond dust with like the scraps.
I kind of scoop the diamond dust into a pouch, and I give it to Sindara. And then I give her the cut diamonds. And I do not vocalize any of my father's opinions.
Okay.
Thank you, Varric.
And then
This is thanks.
And I go to Cass, because he was calling my name.
He's just off in the distance holding a giant chunk of green dragon glass. Just like observing in the background, waiting his turn. Oh,
What the fuck is that?
pulled that out of a dragon's head. I just need a few pieces kind of chipped off of it, shaped.
How big and how many pieces?
You know, yay sized. 2 like golf balls.
Just 2?
Yeah, just 2.
Do you want them
Okay.
spherical?
He explains it all. He wants 2 like golf ball sized, fairly thick, like triangles of this glass. And that's it. That's all you need to do.
Just the same roll?
Sure.
Fuck it up.
18.
So what you quickly realize, Varric, you've never seen a gem, crystal, or rock that works the way that this material does. In fact, working with it, you don't even know if jeweler's tools are the right tools to work with this thing, because it doesn't behave in a way that makes sense per your understanding of physics.
Cool.
Or gemcraft. So what you quickly realize is that no matter how you try to break it down, this crystal only breaks down in sequenced and very specific quantities and shapes. Meaning, however you crack it, it's going to create it's going to divide into the same shapes, no matter what.
What shapes are those?
So it essentially creates these kind of elongated prisms that then can connect to other elongated prisms to make other shapes. But essentially, when you break it, you're what you're realizing is you're creating like just different sizes of the same basic shape. And it's almost a thing where you start to realize it doesn't matter where you even try to cut this crystal. It's just once you put it under enough physical pressure, it'll break in the way that it wants to break, not the way that you try to break it.
I will explain this to Cass.
So Cass, you ask for 2 golf ball sized pieces. What Varric produces is 8 like pylon like shards.
Okay. That can work. I I think. Yeah, that can still work. Good job. I mean, I haven't really worked on this before.
I don't even know what this is. But it's not a gem. I can tell you that.
Well, it's not a gem. I don't really know what it is either, but it kind of holds magic really well. And he scoops all the pieces up and like begins kind of just like arranging them in his hand as he. Thanks, Varric, and walks off.
Oh, I go into my room really quick and I grab. I have 40 pounds of dragon spines that I don't know what to do with, and I just walk over to. Yeah, I've been carrying these for a while. And I walk over to Cass and I'm like, "Do you want these?"
What the?
They're the spines from the dragon.
You know what?
I ripped a bunch off.
Why not? I imagine that it's like in a big canvas sack. He reaches in and just grabs a bushel. Can't hurt.
I leave the bag and walk out.
Okay.
Now you have all of them. They're yours.
Okay. I just take the bushel and walk into my room. I leave the bag.
Just out in the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Big view. Cass just wants to make. He wanted to make 2 kind of buttons, but now he has 8 shards and a handful of dragon spines. So he's going to attempt to like summon the polyloop and kind of have it unweave as much as he can, and to embed these crystal shards into the polyloop in some sort of arcane glyph fashion to make 2 different glyphs. And then he's also going to try to weave the dragon spines into the wood as it reforms and connects back together.
What you're trying to make?
I'm trying to weave these very enchantable gems into arcane glyphs into the polyloop, along with whatever the hell dragon spines do, even if they do nothing. He's just trying to like change the form of the polyloop, and while it's mid-change, sort of weave these things in.
And you're just experimenting, like you don't have a clear goal of what you're hoping to do with this?
I want to later enchant these things with specific spells. But for now, I just want to get them in.
You just want to see if it like accepts it.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a proficiency-based charisma check.
Okay. Okay, not bad. 23.
Okay, the polyloot accepts the green glass, but not the dragon bones.
Okay. Dragon spines. Well, we'll figure a use for them. All right. As it reweaves itself back into a lute, I would like to try to enchant one of the runes with minor illusion to I want to be able to change the sound that comes from. I want to build an amplifier and like a sound modulator into the polyloop with.
So you want like an effects pedal?
Yes, I want
You want like
thaumaturgy and minor
multi-effects?
illusion. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. This is give me another enchanting check at advantage. Because this is totally your jam.
A what?
Charisma proficiency. That's going to be a chance.
21.
Okay. So here's the you accomplish exactly what you're trying to accomplish. And in addition to that, while wielding the polylute, you can essentially blend those effects at will. Meaning, if you cast thaumaturgy or minor illusion, you essentially can get the effects of either or both.
Okay.
Also, while you are wielding the polylute, when it comes to sound-based enchantment, you are going to be able to cast either of those spells as a free action.
Okay. From minor illusion or thaumaturgy.
Yeah, if it's the sound-based effects of minor illusion, then you can essentially have those effects without the use of a spell or any of your actions.
Wowzers.
Okay.
And that includes just using the polylute to project your own voice.
Awesome. He spends the rest of the evening full sound experimentation mode in his own room.
And what you notice is where you put the rune, they are no longer there. Instead, what you notice is that it looks like the polylute has incorporated the green glass, such that you notice these faint leaves and foliage, and as you touch them, they can almost cut your finger, because it's like this artificial glass bloom that's occurring all flute. And you notice when you play with some of these effects, there'll be a little bloom of this green lotus that appears and almost vibrates to create that effect, and then at the same time just closes up and absorbs back into a bud.
Cool.
Okay.
I want it.
Is anyone else doing anything before the evening comes to a close?
Smokey is gonna do just a pre-bed tea ceremony, super traditional Hangul style. If anyone wants to join, sort of wind down and treat ourselves.
Okay. So Sundara is shaking her head yes. So it looks like a Sundara Samugi tea sesh. Anyone else?
I mean, if invited, if called down, absolutely.
Yes, Samugi beckons anyone that happens to walk by to join him.
So, Sundara Samugi cast, you all get this very official, ceremonious Hangul tea sesh. The tea is very pleasant. It is not sweet at all. It has been heated to the perfect temperature. And it very much calms the nerves.
Thanks, Smoogs.
We deserve it after a long few days.
So with that, I presume you all go to bed for the night?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long rest accepted.
Long rest rejected.
Yeah, not quite.
Fuck.
Oh,
So,
this is good.
Just about to miss it.
Cass.
Uh-oh. That's what you get for drinking.
As you turn in for the evening, you quickly find yourself exhausted. And as sleep takes you, you find yourself just relaxed. You gently blink your eyes open as you realize that you are not laying down but sitting upright in a large large audience chamber,
Oh.
surrounded by red velvet, dimly lit candles. To the back of you, you see a large, great door meant to house many, many occupants. And up in front of you, a crystalline stage. Beyond it, you see the fractured spire. You look down, and you
What, you cut out for a little bit. What?
you are dressed for a ball. You are dressed exactly the way you were when you attended Faraday's ball.
Is it Faraday's tower ahead that I see?
It is. And as you kind of realize your surroundings, you watch as a half-masked Faraday comes up to you with a tray and drinks.
Am I alone in this audience? In this theater? Okay. Thank you. What's the occasion? What's the show?
The half-masked figure doesn't say anything, just nods and turns as you're holding up a glass of black staff wine. You don't see anyone, and you watch as the crystalline stage in front of you just begins to vibrate as you hear Faraday's voice, almost like the Protoss reverberation effect, where like you almost hear the words before you actually hear the words. There's like an echo before what he's saying. As he just says, "It seems you've been busy of late, collecting artifacts that I've made it clear I've been after."
I think we only have one extra. We've been doing some work. I'm looking around, like behind me, and the seats and everything for a source.
You clock 8 different copies of Faraday just performing menial tasks, such as one's like wiping down a table, another one's pouring drinks. One of them's just like standing at attention, waiting for someone to need something, looking your way because you're the only one here.
Cass takes a deep breath. Listen, we're still not trying to stand against you. There's things we want with the people that have these artifacts.
So you would have no issue trading them to me.
If the offer is good enough.
I knew I could count on you, Cassius. You seem to be a man of reason. I'm going to have an associate of mine visit you. He's going to be leaving the artifacts.
What will we get in return?
I've given him instructions and an offer. I hope you take it. For your sake. I really hope you take it.
God damn it.
We agreed to a gentleman's...
Before you can finish, there is this spark of electrical energy all around you as the entire of the audience hall just explodes into this static storm. And with that, you see like flickering, just like a strobe light, like different projections of Alexei, like throughout the entirety of this audience chamber. Until right in front of you, there's like this jolt of lightning, and he appears there just with like his kind of formal coat of shirt slightly unbuttoned, as he appears to be holding his own glass of wine. He just says, "Oh, I've been nothing but gentleman, Cassius. In fact, I've given you plenty of time to gallivant around the island, doing whatever it is that you want, while you have items that rightfully belong to me. But my timetable is being moved forward."
I've seen what you're gonna do. And I think I've
What's
just
that?
changed my mind, Faraday. You can send somebody to come take these artifacts. And with the very recent notion of how fucked up they just got, Cass says, we've dealt with a lot of people, and we'll be ready to deal with your man as well.
But you haven't dealt with me. And he just kind of cocks his head, swirls his glass of wine. And with that, he just turns and begins to walk away from you and says, kind of yells almost from behind him, "I do hope you consider my offer." And with that, almost like you watch as it's like portions of the tower you see ahead of you just get deleted. And they just turn into black void. And it almost looks like someone is shutting off a sequence of lights as section by section, like coming towards you, there's nothing but blackness that Faraday just walks into, and your vision goes dark. And with that, we're going to end our session.
Fuck.
I love it. Never an easy day.
Just chill for a couple days. Let's go shopping.
I wanted to just have downtime.
Just a couple of days, please.
We don't deserve it.
You just had to keep talking shit. And then I was like, I'm not gonna bend the knee. What the hell?
Like, you know what? F this dude. F this other dude. F all these people.
You know, the world's ending. Let's fucking just fight everyone that gets in our way until it ends. Who
We
needs
have no
friends?
friends. Only enemies. And kind of associates who are kind of shady. Oh, I have a meme for that.
We got something stamped.
All right, you
We're
guys.
the
Well,
only friends we need.
Shit.
thanks everybody for joining. I'm excited to see where this goes next. And yeah, see you next time.
Good
See ya.
session. Later.